So, FA Cup third round disappointment. Nottingham Forest 1, Arsenal 0. We got knocked out. First attempt. The cup competition has given this manager credit in the bank. And we did that today. Jez, for anyone who hasn't seen your fan cam, give us your little 90-second breakdown, mate.
Oh, dear me. Shocking, rubbish, embarrassing, delusion, fraud of a manager, no clue, absolute embarrassment. Felt so sorry for the Arsenal faithful that have travelled up there today to Nottingham, to the City ground. Felt sorry for them boys. And it's just disgusting. And that's the word. It's disgusting.
Yeah, mate, 100%. Kenny, for anyone who ain't seen your fan cam, make sure you go and check the fan cams out, people. Kenny, give us your 90-second breakdown, mate.
Look, it just shows you one thing, right? The players seem to forgot that they lost against Man City. They seem to forget that you don't win things by beating Southampton, West Ham, playing well against Leeds, beating Sunderland. Stop believing the hype, because that was a team that believed the hype. Don't read the headlines. Don't read the bad headlines, and don't read the good headlines. People saying that we're this great side and that we finally got an identity. Words, and then you got people in the media saying that. Take it with a pinch of salt. You haven't won anything. Don't go on like you big boys, mate. And then you thinking that you had your fallback excuse. Oh yeah, we had players out. No, don't fool me like that, mate. There was internationals out there and a disgrace. I've been backing a certain player, but today, it was unforgivable, and he's getting it big time. Getting it. Either I bag him or Jez bags him, but he's getting it.
100%. Let's get straight into player ratings. Make sure you stick a thumbs up on the video, people. Let's start with you, Jez. Bernd Leno.
7. Best player on the pitch. Kept us in the game. Can't say any more than that. That's it. If it hadn't been for Bernd Leno, could have been an embarrassment. And that's it.
Mate, I agree. I thought he was man of the match. Yeah, and that kind of sums it up. Like the forgotten man of Arsenal Football Club. Yeah, the guy that was Emi Martinez's replacement.
And a goalkeeper again.
Yes, and a goalkeeper again. Yeah, 100%. Kenny, let's go to you. Nuno Tavares.
A disgrace. He was able to. The only reason why he wasn't taken off the 33rd minute, and is it Tavares or Cedric?
No, Tavares.
Oh, Nuno Tavares.
No, they're both the same, mate. They were equally
I thought you were talking about but Nuno Tavares, as far as I'm concerned, the only reason why you got to take Cedric didn't get taken off and you got taken off because you were in the manager's eye line, because your compatriot on the right hand side could have gone just as much as you. But everything you did, right, was wrong. You played for the referee. You're mowing about, getting the hand in the face like a child, not realising this is big boy football and that you're playing for a team for the championship. You got ruined on the right hand side. If it wasn't Johnson ruining you, it was the right back ruining you. You let overlap. And the thing is, you weren't even getting overlapped because you were so that far forward that you were dragging your mate Rob Holding out of the comfort zone. So you deserve to come off. You know what? You're so lucky that I'm giving you a generous mark too.
That's very generous. I can't lie. But it's your player ratings, and I'm sure there'll be some twat in the comments that go, "Oh, how can you give him a 2? Oh my God, he tried. He was an Olympic sprinter. He was like Usain Bolt." Yeah, because people loved it. You're racist against Portuguese. We've had that one, didn't we? We had that one last time. Tomiyasu. Oh, you're racist against South Asian. Shut up, man. We rate Heung-min Son. Yeah, calm yourselves. Let's go to you, Jez. Opposite side, Cedric Suarez.
1.
Again, I think that's generous.
4. I'm giving a 1 for putting his white shirt on and respect. That's it. I'll say no more.
Nothing else to be said. 100%. Let's go centre backs, Kenny. Let's go Benjamin Shite, Kenny.
Disgrace, an absolute disgrace, mate. You know, if he's going to delude himself and think for one moment, right, that we're going to forget and we're going to bag Rob Holding, then you're deluded, mate. You're absolutely deluded because you're embarrassing, mate. You got ruined. You got ruined by Keaton Davis. And don't think Rob Holding's to blame because he was down your side. He was coming down the left-hand side, Benjamin, and that's your side on the right-hand side. Rob Holding was the left-sided centre-back today. So you can't you're not getting out of that, mate. You're not getting out of that. You got ruined, absolutely ruined today. You're a top-level centre half. We played you today because, you know, you've been in previous good form, but today you're a disgrace, an absolute disgrace. And don't get me started on the goal, because let me tell you something now. Yes, it came down Kieran, but you were ball watching, mate. Alongside Cedric Suarez, that was one of your worst performances, even worse than Brentford today. So you're getting a 1, mate. And don't even go there. Any of these fans of Benjamin White trying to delude it. I don't care who it is, mate. You're all in this together, mate. As I said, 1/11 of the blame, 1/11 for the praise, 1/11 for the blame. So don't go there, mate. Anyone chatting rubbish in the comments or rubbish in the comments, oh, you know, my credibility's gone down. You know, I have credit, it hasn't gone. I talk as how I see it.
Yeah,
I've got no favourites, mate. If they play well, I back them. If they play badly like this, I'll smash them. And I'm smashing Benjamin White. I'm going to smash him because he deserved that. That was pathetic.
100%, mate. For their goal, yeah, he was watching the ball rather than, and he actually, this is the worst bit about it. He actually looked over his shoulder and he see that their geezer had a run on him, yeah, on Cedric, yeah. And instead of coming and going, I'm not going to watch the ball, I'm going to come and cover my guy, he got sucked more to the ball. And it was like, bruv, top centre backs don't do that. They go, yo, the danger's over here. They sniff it. Jez, Rob Holding.
Note.
I think that's harsh. I can't lie, but it's your player ratings.
Shit. Rubbish. Shouldn't be at the club. I've said it for a long time. No. Doesn't warrant any place in this team at all. He's slow. He got stripped again on 2 occasions. Look, I'm sorry, Lee. We're going to disagree on this one, but the guy has proven time and time again he's a liability. Sorry, he's not good enough for fucking Arsenal. Yeah, he costs every fucking time. You said it, Kenny said it, I've said it, many other people have said it. The guy is a liability. So I'm sorry. No, get out the club. Go. Fuck off.
Kenny, Charlie Patino.
Should not have been playing. For simple reasons that we needed beef, roast beef in the middle. He was lightweight. Couldn't get in the game. It wasn't his game. But, Dave, as I said, 1/11 for the blame. I'm sorry, it's big boy football, mate. You get better, but today you were non-existent, lightweight, part of the problem. 3. And that's generous, mate, because you're poor. But you'll get better and you'll learn. This is the best thing that's ever happened to him.
Yeah.
Because he got a lot of plaudits after he beat Sunderland. Now this is back to reality. And this will, you're not part of the big-headed players that were on the pitch today, but you had a lot of praise. You had a lot of write-ups on the blogs. Everyone's saying, "Oh, well, you must play," blah blah. Well, yeah, it's a learning curve to you, and it's a lesson learned, and you will learn from that, mate. But today you were shit. Sorry.
100%. Jez, Sambi Lokonga.
Very disappointing today. Oh dear. I rate this guy. I really do. But poor. Very fucking poor. And I'm struggling with this one. 2.
Kenny, Martin Odegaard, Gibraltar guard.
You know what? You know, it didn't come off today. They're well versed, Marchu. Basically, they knew what you were doing or were going to do on the pitch 5 minutes before you actually did it. They had you sus, mate. It was poor. Didn't get in the box like I wanted him to do. Got crowded out and was too predictable for me. Pathetic. 3.
Let's go to Jez. Saka. Star boy.
Not today, man. Very poor. Guy looked weak.
Sorry.
I've said this so many times. I'm bored with saying it now. This kid is going to get ruined. And to me today, 2. He just did nothing. Didn't look good. And I fear for the guy. You know, I really do. You know, we can't keep throwing him into these arenas like this and expect the best out of him. It's not. He's going to break down. We've seen it before. We've seen it with Ramsey. We've seen it with Wiltshire. Yeah,
We've seen it with Michael Owen. We've seen it with other players.
yeah,
Mate.
and it's
Like,
going to
they're
happen.
flogged by
It's gonna
24.
come. You know, you can't keep driving an engine until the point that it breaks, and it will break. And I fear for that kid, and I feel sorry for him today. He looked so tired, and he looked poor. And I'm sorry, I rate the guy. I really, really, really do. But he's a 2. Sorry.
Opposite side, Gabriel Martinelli, Kenny.
Waste of time. Got ruined by Spence. Got absolutely ruined by Spence.
Who's on loan, by the way. From
Yeah,
Middlesbrough.
in line for Middlesbrough. Got
Who looks
ruined.
absolutely class.
Every trick that you got away with last week at the Emirates Stadium was made. Spence had you on. Spence was ready for it. He outstrengthed you. He outpaced you.
He was
and
rapid.
he outfought you. He outfought you. When you everything you did, you know, you didn't. There was no referee helping you out today, mate. And from a defensive point of view, you got ruined as well because you're part of the problem. You're an absolute waste of time because if it wasn't Johnson running past you, it was Spence. It was embarrassing today. So you're getting it too as well. You know, no
100%.
reputations. Every reputation that has been built up has been ruined today on this performance.
100%.
You know,
Totally
don't-
agree,
don't-
mate. Totally agree.
stop believing the hype. Stop reading the praise. Stop listening to the songs. You know, no, none of that rubbish today.
Yeah,
Or
100%.
Saka and Emerson Smith-Rowe, just
100%
calm yourself,
reality
lads.
check FC today.
You've got a reality check today. You know, you had it all your way for the last few weeks, especially in the Carabao Cup. But to this team, had you sussed. Martinelli, worst performance in an Arsenal shirt.
100%. Let's go to Eddie and Ketty Nah. Yes.
Do you want me to say something? 0. Shit. Rubbish. Crap. Guy's not worthy of this team. Vieira, come in with your checkbook and give us 10 grand. And you can, you know, piss off to the Goldston. Down the road to Palace. You shit. Go. Piss off.
Rating?
I said 0.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. Sorry, mate. It is what it is. Let's move on to the subs. Boy, Kieran Tierney, Kenny, came on for
Waste of time.
Savage.
Waste of time. Waste of space. Waste of time. No difference to Savage. The only reason why he'll get exempt from any criticism because he's this big star. Who's this one of our own? Even though we're all of us are from Islington, with the exception of you, Lee, and he's from Scotland, but he's one of our own anyway. Please, another one is reading the hype. He's reading the headlines. Don't be fooled into thinking you played well today because you didn't. You all got ruined as well. You know, Spence done you as well as Johnson. You were pathetic. It was the goal came down your side as well. You and him. That was a waste of time. That was the garbage you were producing. Before you came back into form. Because at the end of the day, you're no different from Tavares. Trust me. If a Mick Arteta had any kind of testicular fortitude, or he had a pair, he would have taken you off as well, because you were just as bad. So I'm going to give you 1.
Let's go to who else came on? Lacazette, Jez.
2. Didn't do a lot. Ran around. Didn't do anything. No threat. Didn't pose. Didn't bring anything to the party. And I expect a seasoned footballer like him to actually achieve something. But once again, comes on, does nothing. So 2.
Let's go to Kolasinac. Kolasinac. Jesus Christ, Kenny.
Nicking a wage. It's just he's basically besotted with the fact that he plays for Arsenal Football Club. It's something he could tell his grandkids. But if I was him, don't show your grandkids a video of your performance for the club, because they'll be very, very embarrassed with their grandfather. So if I was you, call your agent, pack your bags. You're because that was just. Let's just face it, you didn't have much to do, and thank God you didn't, because I don't think my eyes would take any more of the crap that you produce every week in, week out when you play anyway. So let's just say, if I was marking your GCE A-level papers, I would give you an ungraded, and that's what you're getting, ungraded. Seriously, ungraded.
Let's go to our illustrious manager, the manager that is he's at the wheel. Best looking Spaniard we know. Mad drip, yeah. Luckiest manager in the Premier League. £250 million spent, and knocked us out of everything. Finished 8th twice. Currently sat 4th with Spurs to come. This FA Cup competition has kept him in a job probably, and he disrespected it. Took it as granted. 3, 2, 1, 0.
No one is 10.
What'd you say?
I think what's happened is that he wasted a good opportunity to keep quiet. If I was him, I wouldn't talk to the media, because there was a lot of contradictions. 1 minute, I gave him 1 out of 10 because he checked himself. He was about to come out with absolute excuses.
I haven't seen it. I can't lie.
He came out with absolute excuses and BS about, oh yeah, we had 9 players out for international call-ups, injuries. Then checked himself.
We knew that before the season started.
Yeah, and then he checked himself and then said he was very disappointed for the performance. And then when he had the opportunity to tell the truth, he backtracked it again. In terms of like the situation with Tavares, again, if Cedric Suarez was down his side, he would have easily taken him off. But if this again, I'm not going to bag him too much. But one thing is that if I was him, take a lead and take the advice on good players, and that comes to you. You haven't achieved anything, mate. The FA Cup was in August 2020. Yeah. Since then, you've got a lot of proof. Stop listening to the crap that the podcasts are putting out about you having an identifiable way of playing, and that you've now sorted out all the mess that you left by Unai Emery. Stop believing that crap and just get on with your job and start getting the players to perform at the level that's expected of Arsenal Football Club. Keep on getting the results. Keep on learning, but don't believe that you've achieved anything. When we're playing against AC Milan, PSG, Internazionale, Real Madrid, Chelsea in the Champions League, not Liverpool in the Champions League, and Man City regularly, then by all means, big yourself up. But until you achieve that, keep humble, mate. Keep humble. And that 100%. Goes to you. Calm yourself down and be humble. Show a bit of humility. You haven't done anything yet. And let me just remind you one thing. You lost last week against Man City. Stop accepting congratulations on a defeat. Calm down, mate, and show some humility.
100%. Listen, I don't disagree, mate. And on that bombshell, we'll be back again on Monday, 8 p.m. UK time for the podcast. I'd like to apologise. It was my fault we didn't do it. I was hanging out on my backside. I was hanging like Arsenal were hanging tonight against Nottingham Forest.
You'd be much worse off watching that crap.
Mate, do you know what? I wish I was still drunk. Yeah, I wish I'd swerved the game, swerved the whole lot. But yeah, we'll be back again 8 p.m. On the channel UK time. Real Talk podcast. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about Liverpool. We'll talk about Tottenham coming up. And listen, both of you, thank you, man. I appreciate you both giving up your time. And yeah, on that bombshell, we're out of here.
And I'll test her, fuck off.
I'll take her out.
Call him a prick, Jez. Call him a prick.
He's a prick. Fuck off.